Hey everyone, welcome to another Rocklen Devlog. Just before the holiday break, we released the first demo for our playtesters, where you can interact with a little spellcasting shooting range and hit some different targets using our two different spellcasting mechanisms: the quick cast, which is the primary one, and then the gesture cast, which is the secondary one. So I put that out there. If you are interested in play testing and helping out, test different components of the game and giving helpful feedback through the iterative design process of making a game, then head over to the Discord server, which invite link is down in the description. Go to the Get Rolls channel and react with this message here. React with the tools emoji to get the playtester roll. And then you'll get access to this playtester's channel. And then you can scroll near the top or check the pinned messages to go and jump to the message where I give you a link to an instructional video and download URLs. That's how you can get access to playtesters. Even if it's not for this build, you can do it for the future, for potions, flying, whatnot. I'm sure there are other demos that will come out. So if you're interested, sign up there. Didn't do a whole lot of development over the holiday break, but what I did focus mostly on in my spare time was to change our internal documentation process, which before we were using Google Drive to share different lore documents and things like that. So myself and the team can communicate different ideas and just have a place for us to put all the lore and how that incorporates into different things like that. So I've moved that. It was kind of hindrance to use Google Drive, so I moved it to a dedicated wiki. You won't be able to see anything. You'll only see this homepage here. The rest of it's hidden for now, but eventually some stuff will be for public viewing. This is where we can have all of our different lore, like we've got the game story. I won't click it to not spoil anything here, and different how magic exists and all these different things to help communicate those game concepts. Anyways, this is going to help us create content faster, easier, better, etc. Be able to share it with other people quickly and easily. So that's going to actually just make it so that we can make the content, write that out, communicate it, then an artist can go look at an environment description, for example, and do a concept art, which then can go to a digital artist to then model it out and things like that. So this is kind of the first step for very story-driven games to be able to actually write those things out so that that story exists. Otherwise, it's not. We're doing mostly game mechanics and core gameplay right now, but this is going to help with the more long-term vision of Rocklen. So that's been really, really instrumental for the future, and I'm looking forward to filling out that more, which kind of brings up the next thing. Earlier this month, I said that I was working on Rocklen full-time, and I have been, but an opportunity has come up where I have a contracting gig for me to be able to extend runway for Rocklen by 75 to 100%, which is just awesome for me to be able to work on a contract for some next 2 to 3 months, and then be able to really extend my runway so that I don't have this pressure. I still have pressure, but I don't have as much pressure of being able to actually get something out, in the next 6 months, like a prototype, to be able to try to find funding to hire people going down the road. And speaking of hiring people, this gig is also going to help us hire contractors to help make models for the game, perhaps making a character customization system, help with concept art, specific music. Like I already have some music that I'm looking for the soundtrack, but it'd be great to have some custom like some of those moments that are really necessary, like the theme song or like the title screen or different cutscenes, things like that would be nice to have some really nice custom music. So this contract is going to give me, you know, a much more substantial budget than I currently have to be able to do that. So that's going to open up a lot of different doors for us to be able to make that prototype much better than what I could try to throw together with cheap assets that I find. So looking forward to that. Again, it's gonna slow down development for the next 2 to 3 months. We're gonna try to do, you know, finish the requirements as soon, you know, as ASAP, just so that I can get back onto developing Rocklen, but it could take some time. So I'll try to keep pushing out devlogs weekly, even if they're just short and just wanted to say hi or something like that. But do stay tuned. Just be aware that it's development might just be a little bit slower. Well, but that's it for this time. Thanks for checking in, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.